Tonight on Sports Saturday.
Man, we're pushing to the limit.
That's right, Elio. We're hitting you with 15 minutes of high-octane sports action. Could Bama softball finish off the Vols on the diamond, or would the Big Orange put the squeeze on the Tide?
Everybody knows it's coming.
That's right, Sid. Plus, the Indy cars are going fast at Barber. Would Ryan Hunter-Reay take the pole? Maybe Will Power or somebody else?
Taylor Swift, obviously.
I doubt it. What we do know is we're Sports Saturday, and we need your support.
You think they support us? They support us when we win, honey.
That's right.
Good, because all we do is win, and we've got one of the best shows around.
Or the best, to be honest.
Thanks, JP. So get fired up. We're gonna need more energy than that. Yeah, that's more like it. We're not dragging around, so get stretched out. We're here, rain or shine, and we start right now.
The fun starts.
There you go. Lightning struck for the Crimson Tide basketball program today in the form of Nick King. The Memphis transfer commits to Avery Johnson in the Tide. He's a 6'7" forward who is one of the country's top high school players. He'll sit out next season and have 2 years of eligibility remaining for the Tide. With that, we say welcome in, everybody, to Sports Saturday. I'm BJ. She's Jen. Jen, a big pickup for the Crimson Tide program in basketball. Another was looking to pick up a series win.
That's right. The Crimson Tide softball team finished up their series with an 11th-ranked Tennessee at Rhodes Stadium today. Final home series of the regular season for the Tide. Bottom of the first inning, runner on for Alabama's Marissa Runyon, who smashes this one out.
And a home Runyon.
Oh, great job right there to you. And Bama goes up 1-0. Have you been waiting to say that? And then top of the third, now Tennessee's Rainey Gaffin with a hit to second. This scores one. The Vols get on the board 2-1, but bottom of the fourth inning, hey, she did it again. Go ahead, say it again.
Marissa Home Runyon.
Yep, there we go. She hit another 2-run homer, 4-1. They go on to win 10-3. After the game, Bama head coach Patrick Murphy talks about the impact of his 5 seniors.
Oh, it's awesome. And, you know, all 5 were in the starting lineup, which is kind of cool. They've just been a really good group. No trouble, great grades, great kids, awesome parents. I mean, I couldn't ask for 5 better people to represent our program. And to see them come out with a series win against a very good team, it's very satisfying and very gratifying for them.
So off camera, we just decided from now on she's Home Runyon.
She's Home Runyon forever.
And that's how it's going to be. Okay, so the Tide with the series win as they close out their home schedule. They wrap up the regular season next weekend on the road at Arkansas.
Doubleheader day in Oxford for Tide baseball. Game 2 first. It was a pitcher's duel. Jake Walters on the mound for the Tide, and he was throwing smoke. 6 strikeouts on the night for him, but he did make a mistake. With 2 on in the 5th, Connor Cloyd at the dish. He's going to slap this one to left. Home comes a run, and that really was all they needed because Brady Bramblett was on the hill for Ole Miss. The big man, hey, he was not making things easy for Bama hitters. 9 strikeouts for him. Bottom of the 8th, things kind of got away from the Tide. Sykes Orvis skies this one out to right. Ole Miss wins 4-0. The Tide also dropped the first game of the day 10-2. Game 3 tomorrow. Bama drops to 22-20 on the year. They're 7-13 in SEC play.
Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the baseball regular season, and speed is the name of the game today in Leeds.
That's right. Sorry, I jumped all over you there. The IndyCar Series is in town. I'm getting speed. It was fast. I was getting too fast. The Barber Motorsports Park was hosting the Indy guys this weekend for the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama. Now, the race is tomorrow, so today was qualifying day out at the track. Qualifying so important at Barber because very rarely are there many passes during this race. It was a good day for Elio Castroneves. He clocks the top speed just a little more than 123 miles an hour. He'll start first, followed by Will Power. He says the weather affected his strategy, but they were able to finish strong.
It paid off. Take some calculated risk, and when we went out again, and then it was a little bit slippery. But since we were already in a very good position, it didn't have to take any other chance.
Running that close, I think track position is going to be extremely important. So I think, in my opinion, it's going to end up on few strategy and pit strategy, having good pit stops.
Now, Kanan will start 6th tomorrow, so he's on the 3rd row. And we're going to take a little quick pit stop ourselves, but we still got more gas in the tank.
That's right, including a peek at my one-on-one with Nick Saban and Coach Gene Stallings. Plus, we have some football highlights to show you next, including the blue and gold game out at Stillman, so stay with us.
We're back with a little spring football. Tennessee really excited about this guy. Josh Dobbs, or as we call him, Space Dobbs. He avoids the rush, finds Jonathan Johnson for the big gain. That's going to set up former Crimson Tide running back Alvin Kamara for the short score. 19 yards on the ground for him today, but it was the defense winning the scrimmage 54-44, the final that doesn't really mean anything.
To pick Suey Lee and the Razorbacks, also a much improved team, a big threat to the SEC this year. We'll see. Senior running back Cody Walker ran for 174 yards on 26 carries and 3 touchdowns. The Hogs didn't even play their 1,000-yard rushers, Alex Collins and Jonathan Williams, so a force to be reckoned with. And then here we go, 350-pound offensive tackle Sebastian Trecella throwing a touchdown pass. Today's target, though, SEC reporter Laura Rutledge on the receiving end. She couldn't quite make it happen. They threw a flag.
They gave her another chance.
Try again. This play was called by a 14-year-old with CMT disease, so it's all in good fun. She wasn't able to get it, but it's okay. So even though no spring football left around here in the SEC, there was one more spring game taking place today.
That's right. The Stillman Tigers and head coach Teddy Keaton finished off spring ball today with the blue and gold game. You know, the Tigers are coming off a 5-6 season. A big emphasis in the spring has been the ground game. And here they go, get it going. Ryan Sherman with the short touchdown run for the gold team. They're on the board. But the blue team plays a little defense. Devontae Gilmore can't handle the pass, but check out concentration by TJ Mosley. Picks it off. Then he lets the other guys hear about it. Look at him. No, don't throw in my direction. Later, it's Marcellus Butler doing it himself. He takes the corner, shakes off a tackle, heads into the end zone. The white team, though, wins 30-22. So now that spring football season almost officially over, the long wait begins before SEC Media Days in July.
But we have been able to keep up with Coach Saban. He was golfing this week in town at the Gene Stallings Rise Tournament. And on Thursday, I was telling Coach Stallings about the new one-on-one with Jen series, and he told me if I came back to the tournament on Friday, I would have a one-on-one with Coach Saban. So, of course, I showed up. It was my day off, but I still went. And so tomorrow night we have a special one-on-one because I decided to ask both coaches to be in on the conversation.
Well, you know, I think I have a tremendous amount of respect for guys like Coach Stallings who have done so much for the game and so much for the community and the people in the community. And this event for Rise is fantastic, and we always really enjoy you know, being a part of it.
How's that for a one-on-one?
I know, right?
Two-on-one. Yeah, one. Here you go. Okay, anyways, the next big thing for Bama football will be media days, but the NFL draft is looming next week.
That's right. The first round Thursday, so teams are starting to move some pieces on the board, including the Philadelphia Eagles. Head coach Chip Kelly signed Tim Tebow Monday to the roster. I know, right? He'll come to camp to compete for the number 3 job. But at least one person isn't so sure he's going to be around for very long. Mark Sanchez, former Jet teammate of Tebow's, says that Tim was signed to be another arm while Sam Bradford, another Eagles quarterback, continues to recover from surgery. Not much confidence out of Mark.
All right, the Sprint Cup guys were scheduled to race tonight under the lights in Richmond, but Mother Nature had some other things in mind. The race has been postponed until Sunday at noon. Sunday's forecast also calls for more rain in my home state, Virginia, so we'll see if they can get it in.
Meet Virginia. Braves and Philly taking on the Phils. This will give you the feels, I should say. Freddie Galvis, the amazing glove work. Check it out again. He throws Nick Markakis out from his knee. He hurt himself and will leave the game. Is it Kakis?
Markakis.
Markakis. Tied it 2 in the 7th. Eric Young Jr. yanks this one into the corner. Kelly Johnson is going to score, and that's all the Braves would need. They win the game 5-2. And hey, we've got even more baseball when we return.
That's right, a deciding Game 3 in high school baseball. You'll want to stick around so you can check it out. Plus, how did we do in the Dragon Boat race today? If you stay with us, we'll let you know about Team WVUA 23.
Right?
Yes, we were doing that.
We're back on Sports Saturday. Congratulations are in order for these guys. The Hillcrest High School boys tennis team. The Patriots won the Class 6A tennis championship Friday, so great job to Coach Brad Armstrong, Brian Pirano, and the guys. If I didn't get that right, Coach, I apologize. I should have kind of check to my pronunciation guide. That means the end of the school year is coming. Baseball also winding down on the high school level.
And several local teams are still alive, including American Christian and Hale County in the second round of the playoffs. Hale County and ACA playing their game tonight in their playoff series. Hale won game 1, ACA took game 2. Bottom of the 5th, Patriots leading 5-4, but Hale County with the runner on third, Grayson Stiegel, grounds out to short, but that's what we call a productive out, as Decon Maters was able to score. And then the score would remain the same until the 7th, 2 out and a runner on second for Caleb Squires. He rips that one down the right field. And so the Patriots win 6-5 and advance to face Gordo Green Wave in the state quarterfinals.
It's two great teams come out here playing the game the right way. Momentum went back and forth throughout the game, and just fortunate for us, we scored one more right there at the end. The guys really did a great job of playing 21 outs.
We all play as a team. One person does bad, we pick them up, we do better, and we come out with a win.
And so this was the American Christian Academy won, so they're going to play Gordo in the...
Hosting Gordo. It's going to be at American Christian. The winner, though, Jen, advances to the state semifinals. So how about that?
That's awesome. High school baseball now in the third round, just a couple weeks away from the state finals.
Intensity in the finals, intensity out of the Black Warrior River today for the Junior League of Tuscaloosa Dragon Boat Races. Dragon Boat Races all afternoon. Right there in Tuscaloosa, WVUA 23 with a team. Jen, tell us about it.
Lights, camera, row. That was our team. We competed against 34 other teams, and it was intense. The top 12 times advanced to the final round. And let me tell you, we did our very best, but we did not qualify to the final round. But look at us go.
Y'all had fun,
we
though.
tried our very best. So
and you
all
lost
that
your
matters.
voice. Hey, we've got a little special presentation right now. We're going to bring on Emily Forrester, who, of course, is the producer, and she anchored the news tonight. And every Saturday night, we're going to ask her to get here in the middle. Emily is going to KALB in Alexandria, Louisiana, and we're going to miss her. She does a great job, and we wanted to present to you a little token of our appreciation and maybe give you, Jen, I'm going to let you explain what this is.
So since Emily is moving to Louisiana, she's got a lot of new foods she wants to be tasting, and a beignet is going to be the first.
It smells so good.
So we thought we'd get her one before she heads out, and Emily is just absolutely fantastic. A few months ago, she was just deciding where to go, and we kind of encouraged her that reporting was definitely the route for her, and she listened, and she got picked up right away and is going to be a weekend anchor as well.
Got anything to say real quick?
Thank you guys so much. I love WVUA, and I'm so sad to be leaving.
We love you.
Bye.